Alright, in this video we're gonna be taking these bars off and this stem and switching them to another bike. I just got another bike in and it's super awesome. I'm excited about this bike. Now this is a bike, the one you're getting ready to see. But we're gonna take this off first. I had somebody in the comments say I thought I was a professional or something, a professional rider or whatever, and I can't even repair my own bike. So today, I'm gonna show you that I can switch some handlebars out and a stem. It might not be pretty, but I'm gonna take you along on this journey, and we're gonna talk about something that I think is kind of funny, but it's a problem at the same time. So let's hang out, switch some bars out, let you check out the new bike. But before we do that, I gotta get something. Wait a minute. Now we ready to do some work. Tell me I can't fix nothing. We ready to put that work in now. Got my apron on, got my toolbox. Now we're gonna get to work. Man, y'all be thinking I'm playing. Y'all don't understand, I've been doubted my whole life. I love when people doubt me because it makes me want to work harder. And I don't take offense to it, I just take it as a challenge and I actually enjoy it. I'm not saying I'm gonna be a mechanic, but I might actually look into doing some tinkering on my bike. You never know. But today is gonna be the first start of it. Now I know I don't have a bike stand yet, but that's in the works. I'm actually reaching out to some people to see if they can make that happen. Yeah, see, we got all our tools handy. See, I'm getting there. I got the tools I need at least. So we're gonna switch these bars out and put them on a different bike. This is the Mongoose Rebel. I'm not sure if this is still 198 or not, but this bike is one of the ones that I really wanna do some content on. But for right now, we're gonna have to hold off because I just got another bike in that I'm really interested in. And I think you will be too. It's super simple and it's just awesome in my opinion. But we'll see what it's really like once we go ride it. But today I want to talk about how angry mountain bikers seem to be. Because my goal is I just try to make the best and exciting videos as possible to get people excited about the trails and about riding. But so many people get angry and it seems like, I mean, I know you can't make everybody happy, but it just seems like like those diehard riders, if you're not pushing the latest and greatest, then they think that you're getting paid by these companies or stuff like that. It's just crazy. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all don't know I played professional baseball. I actually talked to one of my old teammates and he still plays professional baseball. I'm not gonna say no names. I got a lot of friends that still play, but I happened to talk to one the other day while they were in town playing. And I told him, I said, hey, I'm talking about this new Walmart bike and it's pretty cool actually. And I told him how much it cost. I said, it's about $1,000, so that's a real good deal for what you get. You know what this dude says? And he makes a lot of money. He said, man, $1,000? He said, I wouldn't even pay $500 for a bike. He said, maybe $300 or $400, but $1,000? No. And that's coming from somebody that's non-biased, don't know nothing about bikes or anything like that, which is the perfect person to talk to. And that's how you build the sport, is by getting those people in the sport. So to hear that come from somebody where money is not even an object, it lets you know that the average person the average person looks at a bike as a toy pretty much. That lets you know that these bikes are super expensive for the average person's mind to wrap their head around. Because who wants to spend over $1,000 for a bike? So to hear him say that, that really let me know that I feel even better about the message that I'm trying to put out there. Because if somebody that's that well off is not willing to spend that kind of money on a bike, what makes you think somebody that's potentially living paycheck to paycheck, or they don't have that much money to spare, is willing to spend that kind of money on a bike? So that really gave me some perspective. So when people get mad at me for talking about budget bikes or Walmart bikes, it don't bother me, because I know that I'm doing what I feel like I should be doing, which is trying to get new people into the sport, get people excited about riding bikes. I have expensive bikes, don't get me wrong, but that's not how you get new people into the sport. You got to get them that low barrier of entry and let them feel comfortable, or make them feel comfortable, and give them the confidence to know that they're welcome and that they can actually afford a bike. But we got these bars taken off right now. Now it's time to reveal the new bike. Now this is a bike that I'm excited about. This is the Primos Mono. This is their first flat bar version of their bikes. And it's pretty much an all-terrain bike. It could do anything you want it to. This is a sick looking bike. I'm excited about this. So those are the bars that I just took off the Mongoose that I'm gonna put on here, because these bars are really narrow and I wanna ride some trails on this bike, and these bars are just not cutting it. So we gotta, and the stem is too long. So we gotta switch the bars and stem out, and I think it'll be ready to go. And one thing about that Walmart bike, the Advent X, I don't know if that was because that was a pre-production model on that bike, on the new Walmart bike, but this one, the clutch actually works really good. So I don't know if that one was just damaged or what on the Walmart bike, why it was so much chain slap, because this one works really good. But let's get to work right now and finish this conversation. I'll be honest, this is actually my first time doing this, so this should be interesting. What did I do with my tools? See, I'm not even using my pockets. Oh, here's my tool. So let's talk about, I might have to remove one of these spacers too. This might get interesting. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but somebody challenged me, so I gotta accept the challenge. Oh. So it seems like, I mean, I know people get angry about in every niche on YouTube. But I've noticed mountain bikers, they get really mad about a lot of this stuff, and it's really not that serious in my opinion. I've never really been with the bro stuff and all that kind of stuff. I just want to ride bikes and have fun. And it's difficult to me when you're riding a heavily complicated bike. It takes the fun out of it for me. I don't want to have to think about all that kind of stuff I gotta do to the bike and settings. I just want to ride a nice hardtail or a nice rigid and have fun on the trails. All that other stuff is just doing too much, because I don't really take risks like I used to no more. So it's no need for me to really be riding bikes like that. That's that capable, because it just makes me want to do things that I probably shouldn't be doing. There's so many crazy comments and stuff nowadays, but I don't really care, because as long as I know that people are getting value out of what I'm doing and they enjoy riding and I'm getting them out on the trails, that's really all I care about. And that's because it changed my life. I know how it changed my life, and I feel people deserve that same feeling that I was able to get from bikes. And I think I was put here to pass that message along. Y'all really putting the pressure on me right now because I've never done this before. So we'll put this over, these two over here. So we got the brake saw. This is actually really easy. Man, I'm gonna be a mechanic before you know it, watch. Y'all gonna be asking me to repair y'all's bikes in a minute. Talking about I can't do nothing. Man, get out of here. Watch this. Wait till I get that bike stand though. Hopefully somebody will work with me on the bike stand. That would be awesome. Because those things are expensive. Oh, and the Muck Off stuff. Muck Off just became a partner of the channel. They want to work together too. I'm excited about that. Huge opportunity. Actually have a lot of Muck Off stuff already. So for them to reach out, you know I was hyped about that. And if you noticed in my videos, in my last video, riding the Trek Roscoe 9, I got a Muck Off front fender on my bike. But I want to know what it is. Why do y'all think, wait, let's zoom in a little bit. How about that? Why do y'all think, zoom in all the way, forget it, 35 millimeters. Why do y'all think people get so angry? Because I'm not getting paid by these companies. None of them are telling me anything to say because they are, and that's part of the reason why I don't take money or get, I wouldn't say offered money, because I get offered paid brand deals all the time, but I don't, no, unless I really feel good about it, I just can't be doing that. That's too much stress, and I don't want to be wasting people's time trying to sell them something that they don't even, well, I don't want to say you don't need, but something that you're not even interested in, or I don't see any value. Because I only try to push stuff that I use myself. Because if I don't use it myself, I can't recommend it to nobody else. So when it comes to these companies, none of them are paying me to talk about this stuff. So I say whatever I want. I get to be honest, which is what I love about not getting paid for it, even though it would be nice to have the money, of course, but at the detriment of your trust in my channel. Oh, I'm good on that. It's got to make sense for me, the company, and you. All right, can this fit? I hope this fits. I think we got, look at me, I'm a mechanic, baby. Let's go. Don't doubt me. Now let's just hope I did it right. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good. I think we good. I think we put these in, the top cap first. Let me know if this is a mistake putting the top cap in first. But yeah, back to the conversation. I just don't understand why people are so mad. And I get it. Some people just don't like certain creators. I got people I watch on TV and stuff that annoy me. Maybe I'm just one of those people that annoy you. No matter what I put out, you just be annoyed. So if that's the case, then I can live with that. But I feel like I'm trying to do the best I can to get people on bikes and stuff, and I don't get why people would be mad about that. Dang, I hope I do this right. This bike is gonna be so sick. And it's tubeless compatible rims and tires. Quick release, front and rear, but I'm the type of person, I don't look too much into that kind of stuff. It's not super important for me, but I know it's important for a lot of other people. Oh yeah, and another person said, I got a lot of bikes, and I'm talking about how expensive bikes are, or I can't even remember. It didn't even really make sense. But yeah, I got a lot of bikes because I got a YouTube channel, but I ride 3 or 4 of them. So that lets you know, and I don't ride the expensive ones. And not because I don't like them, it's because these types of bikes are more fun to me. Oh, I think we straight. Yeah. I think the handlebars are straight. Yep. So this video was really me just hanging out with you and showing you that I'll be honest, I usually go to the bike shop and get this done. Oh, speaking of that, and people are so adamant about you fixing your own bikes, but then they say, oh, we got to save the bike shops and things like that. Well, how do you think the bike shops stay in business? Majority of the money they make is for service. So if all of us fixed our bikes, then there would be no local bike shops. And I don't understand what the obsession is about that, wanting to go to a bike shop. I mean, who has time to be sitting around tinkering with bikes? We got a lot of other important stuff we could be doing, I'm sure. But it's kind of like getting a haircut. I could cut my own hair, but do I want to? No. I would rather somebody else do it. I like the whole experience of getting your hair cut and chatting it up, all that kind of stuff. So I just don't get the obsession with trying to do everything yourself. Now, some things, yeah, you probably want to do it yourself, but service related things, I like to help people out. And I like to go to the actual shop, the bike shop, the barber shop. It's nice. So yeah, I don't get that whole thing. Like, everybody don't like working on their bikes. I just like riding them. I leave that to the professionals. And I'm also trying to break this world record for the longest wheelie. I think it's 26 miles. And the most I've done is, oh shoot. The most I've done is 7.5 miles. So we making progress. But one dude, he was like, you learn one trick and think you're a professional. And I'm just like, first of all, this ain't no trick in my opinion. This is straight up skill. Let me see you go out and do a wheelie for 2 miles for that matter, let alone 7.5 miles. Like, man, why are you so mad that I'm trying to do something? It's just so funny. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I just wanted to bring you along while I switch this out. And I wanted you to get a first look at this bike before I go ride it, because I'm excited about this bike. But I figured, why not? Let's talk about the craziness that's going on, because I don't know why these bikers are so angry. Or mountain bikers. You know who are the nicest bikers? When I go to the bike park, like the dirt jumps and stuff, when I take my dirt jumper out there, the BMX and the dirt jump dudes, those are the coolest riders I've ever met. But I don't go out there as often because it's a little too dangerous for me. I can't be taking risks like I used to. I've banged myself up a little too much over the past few years. I only got so many falls left in me. Look at that. Y'all telling, or old boy telling me I can't fix nothing. Look at this, man. Who put these bars on? Let me make sure this stuff lined up though. Who put these bars on? I ain't got to go to no bike shop. I just don't like sitting around doing this kind of stuff. And it's hard to film. Like I feel like this video is just all over the place. It's not any organization. But if you like these videos, let me know. I'll sit around and tinker with bikes and learn how to do it, especially if I get a bike stand. If you enjoy these videos. That was quick. Shout out to Muckoff for making me look like I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Oh. I almost forgot to tighten this brake over here. But I think that's all I got. Let me know what you think. Like, why do you think riders are so angry? All I'm trying to do is grow the sport and make it exciting. It's a whole market that people haven't even tapped in yet. And like I said, my friend that's a professional baseball player, he even said that he wouldn't spend that much money on a bike. So what makes you... Wait. Is something loose? Dang it, I think this is loose, so I gotta tighten it up more. Oh. Why is that loose? That's what I'm talking about. I think I gotta tighten that. Maybe I gotta take one of these spacers out, I don't know. See, you got me all carried away. I didn't press the the stem all the way down. So these things down here were loose, these spacers. Dang, I'm gonna scratch the bike up. You live and you learn though. I learned that you gotta push it all the way down. Well, we good now. Just gotta tighten these up and we be ready to go. Tell me I can't do something. I usually go to the bike shop for this. Yeah, we ready to go now. Yep, we ready. Now we gotta do is put pedals on here. I'm not sure which ones I wanna go with permanently yet. So for right now, we're just gonna go with the grays. Oh, nice. I don't even need this. This one's got the Allen key where you can take it off. I like that. Dang, these pedals were loose. That was a little bit too easy to take off. Oh man. This is actually kind of fun. Yeah, these pedals are super loose. This is actually kind of fun when you know what you're doing, but the intricate stuff, I don't think I can do all that. I mean, I know I can, but that's very time consuming. And what people don't realize is my specialty is not working on bikes. It's the storytelling aspect and just being out riding. This is not the element. This is not what I'm good at. I'd rather you go to another channel where they specialize in this kind of stuff. I'm good at giving you that experience or portraying that experience of getting out on the trail and riding and showing you what I go through on the trails and the bikes I like to ride and stuff. The mechanical stuff, I just steer away from it because that's not my strong suit. But people get so mad. I'm like, dang, maybe it's new people, but like you've been watching for a while, I'm guessing, and I've said many times in my videos that I don't care to work on my own bike. I have 1 million bike shops in my area. Now, maybe that might be the case. Maybe a lot of people don't have bike shops in the area like I do. I have bike shops in my area where I can just take my bike and get it worked on. But if you don't have that convenience, then it definitely makes sense. If I didn't have that convenience of having bikes and bike shops in my area, of course I would learn to work on my own bike. Yeah, I think we good. We're gonna probably take this thing out tomorrow and get it ready to rip. But let me know, what do you think is causing bikers to be so angry? Am I just that bad of a person, or do they hate that I'm trying to get people into the biking world on a budget? I don't get it. But I'm gonna take this thing for a spin. Catch you in the next video. Let me know down below what you think.